unrecognizable. That's kind of snotty.
Yeah, a little bit pretentious.
That and the fact that it's in the bag over wherever I left the bag.
You're in the bag.
You're in the bag.
Go
home, Fuzz. You're drunk.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Wait. I am home.
But you're not drunk. Let's work on that. All right. Hey. Hey there, beer tubers! Welcome to another episode of Maxwell Starr's Beer Review. I'm the Fuzz. This is Max. That's it. And we're here to... Wait, okay, you go ahead. I don't know the beer. Lager Boy. Speaking of Lager Boys, we're going to do a beer from Denmark. From the all-knowing, all-seeing Faxe Brewery. From Royal Unibrew. We're going to take a look at the Danish lager beer, which is available here in 500 milliliter cans. Nice cans. Yeah, this is from, we can pick this up in your own liquor stores. Huh? I've been putting off doing this for a while. The most famous version from beer from Faxe is, of course, the Faxe 10%, which is basically a fortified beer, but, you know, as far as malt liquors go, it's actually a really smooth drinking beer. So I've actually personally never had the Danish lager. It comes in at 5% ABV, so it should be exciting to actually, well, okay, maybe not exciting, but it should be interesting to give it a try finally.
Is it bad I know your whole intro?
Yes. Actually, no. So I'll give Lager Boy a pour first. I think you'll enjoy this because it's pee. Well, you know what? It may not be pee. Let's
Look at that color.
No.
Not disregard it too soon.
It's apple juicy.
Yeah, well, it does look like pee, so whatever. More for Lager Boy. Here.
Sure.
It looks like your standard lager. Looking at Fuzz's glass here, it's got a nice finger and a half ahead. Sith got more. My fancy dancy Sam Adams glass, it's almost dissipated. But other than that, it looks like your standard lager with a golden, almost bright straw-colored appearance and a puffy white head. It looks like it's a slight bit oily in the head, but not really a whole lot to speak of. It's really bright white.
Yeah. Ready?
Cool. You have a sniff?
I can't sniff. My sniffer's broke.
Yeah, well, whatever.
I can smell beer.
Very subtly, there's a touch of skunk in there, a touch of sulfur, but it's mostly this coiny, herbal, resiny kind of like noble hop smell.
Hoppy.
Not incredibly hoppy, not poison hoppy.
Not poison hoppy.
Ever smelled apple juice that's been open for a day?
Yes. Yeah, I know. It's got a little bit of sweet apple smell.
Yes, it does have a sweet apple smell.
Mm. But other than that, it smells like your standard Euro lager. Down the hatch?
Down the hatch.
Well, everyone's kind of quiet, but it has that odd aftertaste to it, doesn't it? Right,
Yeah.
like right at the end, you're like,
Yeah.
It's almost slightly sticky, like that Natty Ice had.
I was quite happy with it until that.
Until the last, yeah.
Very metallic finish to it.
I'm sure that if you were...
They call that an astringent, like basically almost seems to coat your mouth with this little metallic, strange, subtly sulfuric quality.
See, I think that if you were just kind of like slugging this back, just kept going with it, it'd be great. Get hammered really
if you
easily.
keep drinking this, you don't let that, and you don't let that aftertaste creep up on you, then it wouldn't be too bad. To be totally honest, it does drink quite light. Got a nice light malt flavor to it, a little bit of sweetness, and it's not horrible, but it's not great. I can think of other lagers I'd rather drink than this.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that.
Some are more local lagers.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I'd have to say the local lagers.
Local lagers like a Moosehead would be much better than that.
Well, are we going to call it?
Yeah, sure. What do you think?
Well,
This is Lager Boy talking.
I like the light taste in it. Not big on the apple smell of it. The aftertaste, it coats your mouth kind of oddly. I'm going to give it a 2.
A 2. That's it?
I have to agree. I've actually had my number there on my arm, sitting as a 2.
Right, and I was actually thinking somewhere in that ballpark, like a 1.75 or 2. I mean, we'll just shoot the shit and agree, just because I'd drink it again if I were handed it. I would definitely drink something like a Heineken or a Grolsch over this. There's no question. But it's not absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Try it if you want, but I'm not going to pass it.
No, it's the aftertaste just it doesn't wow me.
But when you're drunk, it won't matter.
Now,
That's
if
true.
you're drunk, you probably won't even care. So,
That's why if
bring
you
on
get
more
like
beer.
a
If it's
bunch
cheap,
of those,
if you're drunk and it's cheap, get it.
Sure, why not? Anyway, thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review. Sith and Fuzz here, giving 2 out of 5 for this beer. There's better stuff out there. We'll talk to you folks later, and thanks for watching. Cheers.